You know I'm right. The
Yeah.
podcast that covers the origin stories of some of the biggest names in entertainment, reality TV, entrepreneurship, athletics, so much more. Nick Durst here, along with Joe Calabrese. And Joe, a very special guest joining us here, now three-time guest, a soon-to-be two-time champion of
Ooh.
his show. We'll see.
All I'm saying is every time I come on with you guys, I get another fucking W.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe
Is there a correlation here, or
I mean, first I get Aves, then I come back with you guys again, and then I go to Vietnam and come back with the Nam champ. I'm just saying, maybe this one. I don't know what kind of can of worms they're opening up, but I'm happy to be here with you boys.
very happy to have Adam Larson back. Now he's a three-time guest, right?
Yep.
Just third, it's, I had him on like the day before the previous season, or maybe after your first season, and the day after when she won. Him and Steve, you and Steve are good stuff.
Amazing. I mean, you can't not be amazing with Steve. Just to have a personality like that in your life, you have no idea how like weird Steve is.
Yeah.
But like, it takes somebody as weird as Steve to kind of grok somebody like myself, and I appreciate Steve for that. So Steve, love you, buddy. Hope you're doing well with the fam, and just happy almost New Year.
Steve grounded you there. So obviously you're the defending champ. Maybe there'll be another season of All Stars. We don't know, but
Fingers crossed.
would you, would you be happy to go back and defend the crown
On All Stars or on the
All
flagship?
Stars. All Stars.
Listen, I want to. I don't want to knock over any drinks here, but I want like a real shot, man.
Flagship.
I want a real shot. Like, I'm a little bit bitter.
Dude,
I think my ego is trying to write checks my body can't cash at this point. I'm fucking
First of all, you said that last time, and then you went on to win the All-Star.
And I'm still healing.
You gotta get 50-50 credit. Steve did a great job.
Steve carried me on his back that whole way.
Battle through illness.
Yeah, Steve carried me on his back that whole way. Whether it was the puzzle skills or just keeping my mouth
We are
shut.
table. Luckily, no tablecloths.
Yeah.
Because that would have drove me crazy.
Oh my gosh. No, it was the napkin. It was the napkin. You're like, but you remember. Anyways, no. Well, I think that's one of the coolest ways to win. Can you imagine being put? So for me, I have this weird thing where like I go on these shows and I don't think that people are actually like supposed to be there. I have this weird sort of like, how do I say this? I should probably edit this and start over again. But when you have been so vulnerable to have been on like Real World and Road Rules, and if you're on Real World and Road Rules during your 18 to 24 year like time period in your life, and you don't really know where you're going in life, and all of a sudden you do something dramatic, I'm saying we've exposed the maximum vulnerability, right? Like we're at a period of time where we definitely didn't love ourselves. Not a single person got cast that was like like maybe some of us had egos, but we didn't love ourselves properly, right? And now I get to go back in a different season where maybe I've actually grown up.
Yeah.
And so this is just like, it's a blessing. And I feel like for the people who are just coming on, who are kind of only like influencers, or maybe not the fresh meat. I got to give them
fresh meat, sure, but I got to say, like the new crowd of like, oh, well, casting director sent them a direct message because they were following it. Maybe they're posting some pictures of themselves.
Or maybe they're a professional athlete. There's been
Right.
some professional athletes, but even professional athletes have already exposed themselves.
Yeah.
And so I guess what I'm saying
Talking
is
about
like,
like the
somebody who goes on there with an agenda and already a built personality versus somebody who went on during their like late teens, early 20s, just so fucking ripped. Like you rip off, like you feel so exposed. You come off those shows.
And now it's been, what, 24 years since you've made did Road Rules?
Yeah, wow. God, thanks, man.
You look great.
You know what? You look better now.
You look better than ever. You look younger than ever.
Kombucha.
You have a glorious face.
It's more popular than ever.
It's the fermented beverages.
And love.
Oh my gosh.
Family, right?
Please. Oh my goodness.
And it's the Florida sun.
I'm so blessed. Like, I mean, Aves and the girls, I'm kind of upset that I wish that this was like a family event.
Yeah.
That they were here with us.
There are some families here.
I
You
know.
could have brought the girls
I should have.
next time.
Next time.
Girls, next time. Maybe we'll
Bring the
take a couple
RV.
of school. We'll park the RV down here, and then we'll take a couple of days off of school.
That far of a ride, like a couple
No,
hours,
no,
3
no.
hours
And-
maybe.
No, and Ames and I could do the weekend thing, and then like maybe Monday, Tuesday, we'll go over to Discovery Cove or SeaWorld or
Absolutely.
Disney
There's a
World
bunch of things to do right along
or
with
Universal. I think wait, have you guys done any of that type of stuff with your family, Disney or Universal yet? You got like a 1-year-old,
My
right?
son's 2, so
Two.
we haven't gone any
Yeah.
parks or anything.
Don't do it.
I can't
Such
even
a waste of
imagine
money.
putting him on a plane right now.
No.
I'm paying full price for him to go on the plane.
Can we talk about something?
That's what we're gonna talk about.
You know I'm right when I say this, and it is that once you learn to like love being at home, a lot of things start to change.
Yeah.
You become way more intentional with your travel
Yeah.
and make it like bucket list type of stuff instead of just keeping up with the Joneses. Oh, we should go skiing. Oh, we should teach the kids this. Oh, we should do like
Yeah.
instead
Good
of
for
that,
Larson, right?
like, and then
'Cause you just did a big road trip this past summer, right?
oh my God, yeah, I can't believe we didn't kill each other.
You were
Eh?
gone for like what, 6 weeks?
Oh yeah, it was a full. Went to Tennessee, went all the way up the Eastern Seaboard, had tire blowouts, had like also everything that could have gone wrong. Not everything that could have gone wrong, but like to be grateful and appreciative. Like, thank goodness we were in the right place at the right time when different things happened.
Ah.
We should have called you when we had the blowout in Jersey. We had just come
Okay.
across
Yeah,
some jello.
I would have
Crazy Joe?
No, I know.
Thank you, Joe, on the go.
You know what? You should have picked us up and brought us over to.
Where did you
guys-
borrow the tire?
Well, right when you take the ferry from
Between
the
Delaware.
Delaware to
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I would have driven an hour and 40 minutes for you guys.
well, take us over. Didn't you guys go see Cedar Point or one of the parks? Didn't you
Six
guys?
Flags.
Six
Did-
Flags.
did-
Flags.
Did the interview there.
That would have been
Come
good.
through next year. We'll get you in there.
That's what I'm saying. Bring the RV.
So I mean, this goes into a deeper question, and
Yep.
you know, this is you and Joe very philosophical. But Adam, like, what is the meaning of life?
I think it's
Oh, no.
connection. No. I'll dumb it down, man. Like I won't even take it that far. I think that as we're not hive communities or colonies like ants or
Yeah.
cockroaches or you know what I'm saying? I think we humans need connection. I think it's beautiful when we pass our stories down and connect with one another. And so like I think that money is just like something they use to divert us from spending more time with each other and loving each other. Somebody told me something really cool.
Adam's
You know-
got a lot of money now too.
Oh yeah, it's way easier to say, but you know what? I blew through that money real quick just being a stay-at-home dad, paying off the mortgage, and
I pay off the mortgage.
well, I got to pay my taxes and I got to pay the mortgage, and I didn't, and I bought a ring for somebody very
You
very
just
special.
Put a lot of money into that.
Well, I just what I did is I took the money and I was like, you know what? The best thing I could give is a gift to myself or to the girls or whatever is to be full, like instead of just like going right back to work, is to just be like the best dad I can, to coach as much as I can, to like
Yeah.
be there for school, to be there every morning, like to wake them up and make breakfast and to like be there to
Like,
pick them up at
use the
school.
money to be present.
I use the money to buy a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, listen, I want my buddy Joe to have a great lifestyle. He needs some help.
Yeah, well, High Noon sponsor
Well,
sponsor like High Noon. How about somebody step up and take care of this shit?
Sponsors, but financially, you are a financial whiz. You manage some portfolios.
Mm.
How about managing Joe's portfolio and getting Joe to the tippy top?
Okay, so macroeconomic wise, right now, what we have is we're about to have a lot of money being printed right now. Like the global M2 economy.
No more pennies being made. Those
No
are-
more pennies because they're too expensive to make.
Dude, I love the fact that you guys even go there. Yeah. Pennies aren't even made from fucking copper anymore. If you want to do like
They're no longer making
if anybody's out there and wants to learn anything about like the economies of the world, all you need to do is chart oil and chart copper for a year. Don't invest any money. Just watch the two of those things go up and down. Learn about things like copper is embedded in everything, right? Whether it's electronic, yada. It's like a store of value in intrinsic value of the supply and nature of the products and actual the GP, like what people are producing, right? Like
Mhm.
it's not about like a software as a service. There's like some future AI spend,
Okay.
which you should not be investing in right now at all.
You
I'm
should
like,
buy gold right now.
no, do not buy gold.
don't think
Don't,
so?
don't buy anything. If you have money,
Outside of what
if
you
you
just
have
said,
money right now, you fucking hold on to that money. If you have money right
Well,
now,
I agree with
pay off your debt, pay off your credit card debt,
that.
pay off
that.
Pay off your house. Like
Pay off your house.
get a 90-day emergency fund ready. Get all of your budget in fucking line.
For
Like
people-
right now,
For
this
people
is
who
the
are
frugal decade. Do not look to invest money.
Joe's
like-
big into real estate.
Yeah,
right.
This is talking Joe's language.
Oh my gosh.
Licensed real estate
so I'm
professional in
gonna
New York
rug
now.
pull you on real estate and say real estate is the worst investment currently. I'm selling
mortgage rates are off.
I'm selling every bit of real estate that I can get out of right now because I'm going to rebuy it in 5 to 8 years.
Okay.
when the mortgage rates are low.
No, when all the boomers die. All the boomers, 13% of our
Now we'll
population.
really get
All
philosophical.
the old people, 10% of our populations owns close to 40% of our wealth.
Right.
Okay. If you're the government and you don't want to pay these people Social Security, yet you have to, how do you move? Like, it's just a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? How do you move things
how does
around
this fare?
to get that money
How
from
does
the
this
boomers?
fare for Joe's real estate career right now? Where we're at?
Are you in real estate?
I am.
Are you a lender?
Estate.
Licensed. No, not yet.
Okay, I would get into the lending business. I would.
Okay.
I would be like. I would definitely be like a low. I would be hungry. I would be in pursuit of capital at all costs. And for my kids, I would put them in insurance sales. I would put them in mortgage sales. I would teach them how to like consult for real estate investors versus just being like, I'll give you a loan at X amount. I'll be like, hey, I'll give you white glove service. I'll give you money. I'll give you consulting advice, and I'll give you an AI technology behind that. Tell you where you should be putting your money, and if you don't want to put my money in the right place, you don't get any more of my money.
You see this guy's head spin? It's,
Yeah, I was gonna say. So for people who are liquid right now, so no real estate, cryptocurrency is very shaky, up and down.
Yep.
What concrete asset is there for people who have some disposable money, who like have liquid cash available? What would you suggest or recommend that they put their money into?
vacation.
This
Memories.
is not financial advice.
Not financial.
This is edutainment only, right?
That's right.
So what I like to do is think of investments just like when I buy something. So if I want to buy a pair of shoes or if I want to buy a TV, I'm going to try to buy it like on Black Friday or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think when we invest for the wrong reasons. We invest because we have FOMO of missing out on something that maybe the media is pushing to us and telling us
Yeah.
is maybe something that our uncle at like Thanksgiving told us or whatever. What I will tell you right now is that if you look in the Mag 7 or the Mag 9, your top stocks that make up like the NASDAQ and whatever, like your Metas, your Googles, your Nvidias or whatever, you take a look at those stocks. There's one in particular that seems to be an outlier to me, maybe two. And those two that I'm going to point out are going to be Tesla and Apple. Apple has not been investing in all the latest and greatest
Yeah.
for VR. They've not been investing. Their money on book right now is I've never seen them have so much capital in reserve. And what I will tell you is like I don't really care if you're trading at a PE over like 28 or 30, but you got like a book, like you've got a bunch of money in the bank and you can pay all your bills for the next 2 years, like then let's continue to grow. But if you have if you got a bunch of bills to pay and you don't have any money to do it, then I know that you're going to be selling more stock, right? You're going to be liquidating or like basically making the current stockholders worth less so that you can continue to pay, right? So you don't want to buy when everything's super popular, right?
Right.
So let's look for our Black Friday deals. I think Tesla right now is a very easy Black Friday deal, and I think that I wouldn't say that, but
It's still
it was
pricey stocks though, but they're pretty concrete.
as long as Tesla keeps on bouncing on that 417 line. It's a 417. So sometimes stocks have a hard time breaking through certain things right now, like on your Qs, like on the NASDAQ or on the S&P, like 6,000 is a big thing to break through. Like gold right now, like can't get through 5,000, right? Like it touched like 36 or 35 or something. I don't track gold because it's kind of like an old farts type thing. Like I don't like to play that. I like to
So
play.
you don't like anything boomer?
Oh, I like to fuck around with all the volatile.
Yeah, so
I like to play around with the degen shit. Yeah, like I like to take like $5 and make it into like $100. Like I like to do some silly things, but I also have a bunch of money in like the boring stuff. So in the boring stuff, I consider it to be like Tesla and Apple, and that's where I put my money right now.
you mentioned
And Meta's great. Sorry, let me actually just say that right now that They have so much money in the bank, and Zuckerberg just decided to shut down the metaverse. And look at it, I'm wearing Meta glasses.
Really?
I am like a VR.
We should have been live right now.
I know. I should.
I'm here.
I just how much it is cost?
You can buy them refurbished for about $200.
That's
No,
not
I
bad.
bought
No.
my buddy right
And
now.
you know what?
Wearing
The
them.
audio alone
Yes.
is worth it. So like the audio, being able to snap a quick picture of the kids.
Prescription.
No, but they transition from like indoor to outdoor,
All right.
and so
Does Tony Stark speak to you?
yes. No, but
You
Elon
just got a
does.
button on the side.
Yeah, I'm like, excuse me, is this
No Ray-Ban Meta.
Robert Downey Jr. from Less Than Zero, or is this Tony Stark from Iron Man? Because right now I feel shitty. No, who knows Less Than Zero? You know Less Than Zero, Stranger in a Strange Land. Do you grok this? Anyways,
So
for the super fans,
you're talking Black Friday as we're recording.
look
this,
for
it's
discounts.
December. So Black Friday, obviously the big discounts, but in general, do you feel like Black Friday, the Cyber Monday, and especially Amazon Prime Day are all scams? I think they mark things up.
Amazon Prime Day is definitely a
No,
scam.
they drop it to the regular price.
Okay, I think it's called like Camelizer,
Yeah.
and like certain Chrome extensions that you can get to track the history prices or whatever. Should definitely be doing that. If you think you're getting a Black Friday deal and it's not a Black Friday deal, then at least it's apparent, right? There are certain companies who will mark up. However, like a company like Target, right?
Yeah.
They were overspending on Ulta, Sephora, Starbucks, a lot of like corporate initiatives that didn't directly impact their bottom line, but it increased the appearance of their stores as if Target was almost
Aesthetic.
becoming like a mall within itself,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
They got everything in there.
Well, what they didn't do was properly like concessionaire and sublease the space to those vendors. They incur the expense on themselves, and they're having to reinvent themselves right now. I think that people just want a good Walmart like product. They want the best deal. Go in there, give me the deal.
Yeah.
Target's
like-
actually expensive.
It's super
It
expensive.
is super
You're not getting a
expensive.
good
You're not
deal
getting a
there.
good deal on
Nah.
that.
I just shorted their company and made I just bought all the kids Christmas gifts because like I knew the Target it was almost like they got too woke, and so like
Mm.
they were trying to do too much, and now it was like the same TV that was on sale at Walmart. Like it was like a 32-inch, and like there's just certain things that like you do barometer tests for if you think a stock's gonna go up and down. You like make sure that you understand like their number one product movers. They had a 32-inch for like $329 at Walmart, and Target did it for $199 because they couldn't get people in the door. Same fucking TV, just to get people in the door.
And I'll go in BJ's and I'll get it for $99.
Well, no, it's a $329 TV, but what I'm just saying is like Target's gonna have to figure like some of these stores out there. Like, if you think that every single consumer retail stock is gonna do well, it's not.
Well, what do you think?
Lululemon's not gonna do well yet. Like, Gap might.
So what do you think, Adam? Do you think 5 years, 10 years? When is the traditional mall going to go extinct?
I think the mall is going to be reincorporated into an educational model where like they rebuild, like it's a lifelong learning institute because there's such great centers that are already built with great parking around them and everything. So like, why wouldn't you put a charter school into the middle of it, a vocational school on one end? They really don't need to be filled with a bunch of stores that are all advertising the same thing.
Everything's pretty. You're the mall by us in Zion. It's empty storefront after empty storefront.
Yeah.
Even like recently, Starbucks closed down our mall.
Yeah.
I think because there's not enough foot traffic anymore.
What I would
what's
love to
interesting?
see is I'd almost love to see them. Go ahead.
So I was going to say they also about a year or two ago they put a pickleball court there.
That's a
So what I think you're
We should
onto
put a
something.
podcast studio on them.
no, don't,
Plus,
but don't joke. Don't joke. There should be a media center in a mall,
Of
Yes.
course.
and that media center should take students and professionals and blend them.
yes.
Yeah.
Like, this is a microcosm. This is a
The way they do
community.
these pickleball courts now is nobody works there. You get a code in your phone, you punch it in, you walk into place. So you get the media center, you walk in, punch the code, hit a button, you record, and it automatically sends to your, like you do a photo booth, it'll send to you, whatever. We'll say, but the rent is too high in these malls. But listen, we're happy to be here with you again. So Joe, we are at the Over the Edge Celebrity
Yes.
Weekend. Shout out to Omar, and what's really the main reason we're here? Our resume and portfolio. This guy right here.
Absolutely. We're here because of all of the Big Brother, Survivor, The Amazing Race, The Challenge. There's also been a pro wrestling event here, Boca Raton Championship Wrestling. So what we were talking about,
Adam's word is the reason we got in here.
but Adam's word is the reason why we got here.
No,
You
your
guys-
guys' work ethic is the
about-
reason you guys got here.
That too.
Our work ethic to meet Adam. Boy, we got it.
No, this is a great event. You guys deserve to be here. If we're being honest, there's a lot of people here who are building personal brands, and I think you guys could really help them launch. I think there's a lot of people with dreams, a lot of us who are entrepreneurs. You guys are doing the real thing, and like, while the name, like, I'm right, I think it's kind of funny because like we need to have something kitschy or whatever.
Thanks, Ro.
Well,
We love you wherever you are. Moscato.
it's like you do need somebody who is right. You need somebody who could give you good guidance and who give you like good like financial entrepreneurial advice. And so hopefully people enjoy this and for what it's worth.
Well, tell your friends, tell everybody, come on down.
Come party with us in Malia and Orlando.
You know I'm right. We're always here for you. And it's been a pleasure catching up and meeting you in person.
Absolutely, boss. Nice to see you
Love
guys.
you, brother.
Thank you so much for having me.
everything.
Any last words? We're not going to ask you the you know I'm right moment.
We've already asked you
We've already
twice.
asked you twice.
Okay.
Any last words? Where can everybody find you?
Oh yeah, you can find me at Dadam Larson, kind of like Adam Larson, but with a D in front of it because I like being a dad. And Aves, Hunter, Harlow, I love you.
And they'll be here with you next time.
You guys better be here next year.
That's going to do it here for this episode of You Can Tell If I'm Right, some next level conversation. For our very special guest, the reigning, defending, undisputed challenge all-star champ, Larson, and the reigning, defending, undisputed best social networker there is, Joe Calabrese.
Right.
I am the reigning, defending, undisputed best guest booker, best podcast host there is, Nick Durst. And this has been You Know I'm Right.